Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I know the kitchen is a bit of a mess, but it's kids' half terms, which is their school holidays, which is why my son is behind the camera this morning. Thank you, Evie. And I am just kind of getting the kitchen in order, and I'm going to put some dinner on the hob. I'm making a simple, straightforward chana dal, spicy chana dal, and I haven't made a chana dal. I think there's only one chana dal recipe on my channel. I must check it. Anyways, I love chana dal because it's kind of creamy and it's got so much substance, and I don't make it very often, which is why when I make it, I really appreciate it. So let's get cooking. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell button so you get a notification every time I share a new recipe. It's a beautiful day, so let's get cooking. This is the chana dal, and I am taking 500 grams because I'm cooking for 4 people, and if there's any leftover we can have it tomorrow. So in goes in a pan first, and then I'm just going to quickly give it a wash. I only just wash it once. For dal or lentils, I use a pressure cooker. It's something I've grown up with. This is one I bought from India many years ago, and this is what I use all the time. But this doesn't mean that you can't use a normal pan to make this. So I'm using a pressure cooker, and this will take around 15 minutes to cook in the pressure cooker. In the pan, it will take around 45 to an hour because chana dal takes a little bit longer to cook. So yeah, if you don't have a pressure cooker, use a pan. If you have a pressure cooker or slow cooker, you could use that too. Right, so in goes the dal, a teaspoon of turmeric, and a teaspoon and a half of salt. And then I'm going to add 1.5 liters of water. Give it a mix. And if you guys are looking for like healthy everyday meals, they're not like health food, they're just everyday meals that happen to be healthy, then I've got healthy Indian vegetarian, and I've also got healthy Indian. Now healthy Indian has got a chapter of chicken and fish, whereas this one is 100% vegetarian. So these are books you could check out for simple everyday kind of healthy, lovely food. So this will take, like I said, 15 minutes, and if you're using a pan, then it'll take much longer, 45 minutes to an hour. And this is like the simplest tadka kind of ever, because I have chosen this tadka for the chana dal for a specific reason. The spices that I'm adding, usually I don't add spices in tadka, but I'm adding some spices, and there is no other stuff in there because it complements the texture and flavor of chana dal. So I have put in a lot of thought in it. So I'm just using some ready-made ghee today, just a couple of tablespoons of some lovely ghee. Just going to reduce the heat a little. Just going to add a teaspoon of cumin seeds. And I'm using 2 green chilies. Never use green chilies whole because they could pop and then kind of burst in the hot oil. And then turn the heat off because it's hot enough to cook the chili. Now I'll add the rest of the spices. This has cooked and it's cooled down. I let it sit for 15 minutes after it had done its time. Just going to check if the lentils are cooked. Look at that. So they should really, you shouldn't have to do this because you should be able to see that they are done just by stirring it through. Look at that. Beautiful. I'm going to transfer this to a serving bowl. And here is the dal ready. So take this off the heat before adding the dry spices. So I'm adding a teaspoon of dry roasted kind of powdered cumin. I've done that at home. Also a teaspoon of homemade garam masala, a teaspoon of chili powder, and the last spice to go in is what's going to add lovely sour note, which is dried mango powder. And now I'm just going to mix this up. Because the ghee is still hot, so it's going to cook the dry spices up. You don't need it to be on the heat. Right, that is looking beautiful. And now, oh, the beautiful tadka. And here it is, the delicious spicy chana dal. It smells really good. I would suggest that before you serve, you kind of just swirl the tadka through the dal so that the whole dal has got that lovely cuminy, spicy flavor. If you don't have mango powder, if you've been making my recipes for some time, you will have mango powder in that cupboard. It just adds that tanginess. So if you have run out of it, let me say that, use a bit of lime juice. I'm just going to taste a teaspoon of this. It's quite hot in my hand. I love chana dal. I really need to make it more often. Wow, that is stunning. With chana dal, it's got that creaminess, that kind of really really thick creamy texture, which is so unique to chana dal. And it is one of the really easy lentils to find in supermarkets. So I really hope you will try this. It's so beautiful. It's no fuss, straightforward, basic spices, but tastes really, really different to any other dals. Hope you're going to give this a go. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you back very soon with another new recipe. Bye for now.